Hey everybody, welcome to TAN TV, the African American Network. We have a local feel with global reach. You're watching Out of Bounds with just me and Denise. But Denise
Yep.
got them
Hey.
legs. What's up, Denise? How you doing? How
Hey,
you
Terry,
doing?
how are you? I'm
Just
good.
fine, just fine. Uh, Today we're gonna talk about something just me and you always talk about back in the day when we was kids. What do you get? Money, power, and respect. Now, the topic, I guess, what the producer wanted us to talk about was bad sex, and I guess that's how you get the power, the money, and the respect. So, with that, I'm trying to see if you're on Facebook yet. Nope, not yet. We was going to be trying to figure this out. So let's get going. So before we get going, I want to explain something. Me and Denise earlier was talking because I had a conversation with a guy at the gym. We was talking about the abortion thing and the right for women to be in control of their bodies. Before I go into that, I want to say, women, I agree with you 100%. It's your right to do whatever you want to your body. It's your body.
Yep.
It's yours. So
Yep.
this guy was a different nationality than me. I'm not going to say what he was. But first thing he came up and he told me, he said that, well, in the black women get more abortions than anybody else. And I said, why you say that? So he pulled up this percentage that, as my Bible study would say, Google, you can Google anything, don't mean it's right. And it said that,
Mm-hmm.
38% of black women of abortions are done by black women. And I thought, that can't be right. That can't be right. So I went, did my own little research. I'm about to pull up my phone and pull out the research that I went through. And I'm gonna explain to you real quick before we get started in the fun stuff, what I found out. The population of women in America, in the United States, by race and ethnicity, from 15 to 44, uh, black women are 8%. Point 0.8, 0.8%. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong too. That's the other one. We're 20%. That was no, that was black women. The 8.8% is the hey,
Hey.
how you doing? So anyway, break it all down. There's the percentage of women is 20% are black women,
Hey,
53%
Texas. Mm-hmm.
are Caucasian women. So when I went back to the thing and he was talking about it's using those percentages, and the media has been just driving us crazy, saying that 38% of black women get an abortion. And that sounds like a large number till you understand that there's more white women than black women or any other nationality women. So when we're watching these news medias and they're talking about percentages and everything, please be aware that that high number you see is from a smaller number of people in anything. So just wanted to put that out there. So when the Republicans start throwing stuff out in the air, that's what it is. Somebody said it's a woman's body. I don't understand why. I agree. I don't know why the government wants to, but I kind of figured it out when I was doing that research. If there's more white women having abortions, that means there's less white children being born, and that's why the Republican Party is worried about it. Because I don't know how old you guys are on here listening, but if we focus just on Americans, there you go. Focus on hungry Americans.
That's
Not
right.
that is true, but they don't do that. They want to throw the okey doke on us. So I'm just telling you, with the politics coming up, and I'm really proud to be a supporter of Blue. Hey, Atlanta, how you doing? How you
Hey,
doing,
Lana.
Atlanta?
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
And I want to give a shout out, to Kamala and Tim. They're doing an outstanding job. They have already
Yeah.
gained more ground in 3 weeks. They have already taken Biden. I mean Trump. Trump was like above Biden, like 51, 52 to 40 something. Now they're 50 in the
They
swing
said
states.
her crowd this
Yeah.
weekend was insane.
Oh yeah, and Trump. Oh, like somebody said, Trump was mad. He was upset.
Yeah.
He was upset. He was like, "What are you talking about? I had more people than Martin Luther King." It's like, oh man,
Uh-uh.
and you want the black and minority vote? You're going that way? Woo! Woo. So
Mm-mm.
all
And
I can say,
there's so many people pouring money into the campaign, uh,
oh, that is
into Kamala's
well,
campaign. Yeah, she's getting a lot of
yeah.
money poured into that.
All I can say is, and I know the nine vine is doing good, and I want to give shout out to white women for Kamala. I thought that was amazing. I even want to give a shout out to Republicans for Kamala. So I want to give that
Yeah,
shout out because at least the Republican Party still has good people in it that's not mega bound. So today, y'all, we're gonna talk about money, power, and respect. Uh, I want to ask you, Denise, when it comes to those three, which is the best order? Just which one is the first thing you should get? Money, power, or respect? Which one would you go?
respect. I would go
See,
respect. You always have to have respect because if you don't respect yourself, if no one else is going to respect you, so you should always try to have respect. Before power and money. Uh, that's what I would pick. Respect. I'd rather have respect before
I,
anything because
I think
respect goes a long way.
you should have probably called Donald Trump because he got money. He ain't got no power and no respect.
And he ain't got no respect.
I
So
said he was so mad. I said to myself, I said he gonna turn from orange to bright red in a hurry because he just mad. Well, not me being a man, I'm gonna tell you, Denise. I would always go with power first. I think power
mhm.
because if you got power, then you can get money, and obviously, if you have power, you can take respect. That's just what it is, and I think that's the way that most men look at it. Fellas, if I'm wrong, kick in and tell me I'm wrong. I think that's how most fellas thinks, uh, and that's it. But when you look at bad sex, I was telling the producer the other day. I said, what is bad sex? Do you know what is your? I'm not putting you on point, but it's just me and you. What is your definition of bad sex?
Well, I think that
Somebody said not being
not being yeah, so that's true. But bad sex can be a majority of things. It can be the person may not be feeling you, or you may not be feeling that person, or it could be something that you're interested in something they want to do and you don't want to do that. You know, um,
satisfied.
you,
That's
you
what I
know,
said.
it could be a lot of things. It can be
Somebody,
disrespect and respect. Disrespect,
somebody said to me, somebody said, not
bad
being satisfied.
kisser.
Not bad kiss and not getting an orgasm, no connection. What's up, Laura? I'm going to put it to you like this. I don't think there's a such thing as bad sex unless one thing doesn't happen. The person doesn't finish. If you finish, then you then you then the sex ain't bad. No connection in small parts. Woo, we don't want to go there no more. Though. We talked about the micro penises
That
a
can be
minute ago.
non-satisfying. That can be non-satisfying to some folks.
Hit it and quit it. Yeah, hit it and quit it. I think bad sex is for me would be having sex when a relationship is not ready for it. And I'm not saying that to be uh politically correct. I'm saying if you're going in for a relationship. If it's just one of those rendezvous calls, then that's okay.
Being with Donald Trump, yeah, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, Laura said bad kissing. So Laura, you saying a kiss is the baddest that makes the sex bad? Is that
What
what you're
about
saying,
your
Laura?
bad sex? Could be your first when you have your first time.
Yeah,
If your first time is not good,
that is for
you can
sure.
think all sex is bad. If your first time is not a good time,
Especially as a young person, as a virgin on both
there's a
sides.
virgin.
Yeah, as a
Hmm.
virgin on both sides, it could be painful for a woman, and it could be very non-satisfactory when she's with a man that's also a virgin because it's gonna happen really fast. So
A
the
bad
good thing
kisser
about
can ruin the intimacy.
intimacy, I don't know
Yeah.
now. Now, if he a bad kisser, maybe, but if he, nah, I can't say that on here.
Uh,
but
uh, No,
if
don't say it.
we're gonna leave that alone for after hours one day on that one there. But I just think that a kiss, I guess a kiss would be an interlude to what the sex is gonna be like, don't you? Wouldn't you
Yeah,
think?
that's what I
Depends.
said. It could be, and yeah, it could be bad sex, a bad kisser, because if you don't have somebody that you like kissing, then you may think, well, I don't want to do anything else with them, you know.
That is true. That is true. No connect. Well, now somebody said no connection sexually. That's bad sex. I thought that was called a booty call. I thought that was just a hit it and quit it. I'm not for sure.
Bad body odor.
Ooh, now that.
Yeah, yeah, that's a hot mess right there.
Well, okay. I got it. I got it. I gotta defend the fellas. Sometimes when we doing that, we don't shower properly because maybe we was in a hurry to get there, so we give you a good kiss. This kissing stuff must be good. I'm at to go in the mirror and start practicing how to kiss because
Yeah, you better
everybody talk,
practice it.
they
You
gotta
better
kind of get
practice
in
up.
there because everybody talk about kissing, and then Lord talk about that's gross. Perk it up.
Perk up for your ex.
I just think I don't know. I mean, I look back to my first time, and it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst because, as I said, if as someone said earlier, as long as you complete your mission, then it's fine. Intimacy is what kissing's about. I think when you have good sex, that's the intimacy. If you can kiss your partner, show your partner some emotion, show your
A
partner that
fore-
you're not trying to please yourself or please her. In my case,
Foreplay.
her.
Foreplay. Must be some
Yeah,
foreplay going on.
yeah. Laura said, "Not hit it and quit it." When you're young, that's all you do is hit it. Well, I can't say that. I got some friends that be older than me trying to hit it and quit it, so we'll leave that alone.
Adventurous. Somebody said adventurous.
If it was not, oh, now that could be. I mean, we talking. Let's just be grown. We talking objects, uh, the outdoors location. Is that we're talking about adventurous, or we're just talking? Why is Laura worried about emotional connections? Is intimacy? Lord, we talking about bad sex, not intimacy. We talking about bad
When
sex.
they say when they bring in another person, it ruins our sex life. Now that's been happening. I've been hearing that quite a bit. Bringing in
Wait a
somebody
minute.
else can mess up your sex life
Whoa, whoa,
if
whoa,
you're
whoa,
not
whoa, whoa.
careful. If you're not careful.
Lord said, old men
Mhm.
just want to hit it and quit it. We might not be here tomorrow. We got to get it while we can, Lord. Now, what you said, so you
Yeah,
saying,
bringing in somebody else. These days, you need to be careful with that because that can mess up your whole relationship.
wouldn't you have some kind of
They do have
prearranged?
some kind of rules, but sometimes people go behind and go against the rules that you set up
Oh,
without
so
the
you
other
saying,
person knowing.
uh-oh, here we go. Not being adventurous enough so that can lead to some bad sex. Take me outside, boo.
Outside in the
Outside, I'm
rain.
talking about. Oh, ooh, we ain't gonna go there because that sounds really bad. And grown folks on a Sunday talking about it in the rain. But that's a good song, and the Dirty Sheets. Yeah, Dirty Sheets is not just bad sex. Dirty Sheets is nasty. It's
That's
just nasty.
nasty.
That's
That's
nasty. Wash your
nasty.
sheets. Now, so Laura's on this intimacy stuff. So is that like we making love is intimacy, or is that sex? That's a good question. Help us out. What do you think, Denise?
Yeah, it could be both. I mean, making love, yeah, yeah, that's intimacy, and sex is intimacy. So it could be both of them.
Wait a minute. Somebody talk about that fishy smell.
Oh no, that's
That's
straight up
wrong.
death. They said
That's,
straight up
that's
death.
that's wrong. That's wrong. And that's probably a fella. That's wrong, man. You should
You
women
better
have
run. You better run. Run.
hey, I'm not gonna say what the sailors say. The sailors say if it smells like a fish, it's a good dish. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ah, Uh-uh.
But I don't think. Oh, here we go again. Oh, okay. You can have intimacy with bad sex. Oh, that was yeah. I guess you
Yeah,
could.
they said at Laura, you can have all the intimacy, but bad sex is bad sex.
Yes. I mean, so I'm thinking bad sex is out of the two, or what Denise just said, out of the three a minute ago, maybe four, five, whoever was in that group that, that they invited over that it didn't work out. Uh, if somebody didn't complete the mission, then I would consider that bad sex. I personally think if you having fun and you don't complete your mission, it's still good sex. Ooh, somebody agree with me. Oh my God, thank you.
Oh God, bless them.
Look, I better write that. Hold on a second, I gotta write that down.
Yes, please do.
But the big picture on bad sex is the most important thing that I don't understand. I understand penile size. I understand. I understand if a woman has a large vagina. I understand that too. But with that being said, that's come down to erection.
Yeah, he's gonna say something cray cray. You right.
Oh, no. What else? You know I'm old. I forget my conversation. But I think when those factors bad in, you have to. That's when you have to improvise to make other things work better, not just hoping that the physical intercourse is going to be the best thing happening. That's when you have to have great foreplay or something else that you have to do. I didn't say any. I know you remember the. Come on now, let's leave the prostitute.
You know
I mean,
we still remember the prostitute comments.
you don't you don't have sex commercial. Thank God, producer is a commercial. thanks, thanks for tuning in to TAN TV, the African American Network. We have a local feel with global reach. You're watching Out of Bounds with myself and the gorgeous and them hot legs, Denise. How y'all doing? Okay, here we go. Now, that prostitute stuff was just a conversation on money. That's all it was. It wasn't like we was going out. Okay, I'm a sailor. So back when I was young, it's possible. I'm not. I can't recall what happened when
Yeah,
I was a young.
right.
I can't recall. But
Mm-hmm.
oh Lord, somebody that's nasty. That's not nasty. It's just sex. You wear a condom. It ain't nasty. It's,
With the
it's no different.
prostitute?
It's no different than buying dinner. I'll
With
just
the
be honest.
prostitute.
It's cheaper. I took my hey, I'm not the only one that thinks that, and I'm not gonna call out all the guys at my gym that, but the producer knows. You brought it up. Don't say I took it there. Okay, back to the topic. That's talking about
Oh goodness.
all
You
I'm
should have known he was gonna go there. Focus, T-Rex, focus,
okay.
focus, focus,
So
focus, focus.
I really think once you get to the age of being a mature person, that doesn't mean actual age and number is in maturity. Uh, you understand how to please your partner. Well,
Have
have
y'all
y'all?
experienced bad sex? I can't say that I have. I haven't.
I think I've had bad sex before,
I don't think
and
I have. Mm-mm.
it wasn't because the sex was bad. It was the situation that was bad. It was I was young, and I shouldn't have done it, and it turned bad, and it turned out to be one of my frat brothers' cousins that really turned out bad. So, oh God, women usually lie so we don't get hurt. That is true. That is true. Oh, they tell you that was, oh, you're the best I've ever had. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
God,
I
some
believe
of them
that.
do. I'm not gonna tell you that though.
Like I got a hole in my head. I believe that.
I'm not gonna tell you that if you would. I ain't gonna say that.
I'd be like, Lord Jesus. Or even the better one. Ooh, you the biggest I've ever had. I'm thinking, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
right. Sometimes you just can't hit the spot. That's right.
No, no, you just got that's not true. You just got to put that angle to it. You know what I'm saying? You got to put that
I'm with
angle
that
into
person
you.
who just said that.
Well, you got to hit the spot. But everybody, if you see a veteran, and I'm talking about sexual wise, not
That
service wise,
ain't.
then you know how to hit that spot. Because that's unless you just greedy and trying to get yours, you ain't trying to please nobody. That's bad sex. That's real bad sex. T-
Oh, we're talking about the size, T Rex. You know that's what can want to hear the size.
I don't want what
That's what men
size?
want to hear. The
How,
size.
how big it is? That's not what I want to hear. I want to hear ooh ooh ooh. Just don't start that cheerleader stuff because when I was young, you started making them things. I'm thinking I'm in high school running for a touchdown, and you got my ooh ooh. That's gonna happen real fast. There's gonna be some bad sex that day. You start hollering, whoa whoa whoa. It's gonna be all over. You be talking about is that it? I'll be like, give me a couple minutes. Let me recuperate.
You can't tell a man his sex was bad.
Well, okay. I'm trying to think. No, I have. I don't know. I don't know. I know that to be honest, I know that women and men will go behind your back and talk about you to their friends and so forth for that.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
I think that's a little low. I think that's a little low. And men, I think it's a little low that you be trust friends T Rex.
Trusted
I think
friends, T
men
Rex.
think as a man you should respect her privacy. Don't be trying to drive her numbers up or make her get a name. Come on now, that's somebody's daughter, sister, mama, cousin. Treat her like you want yours treated. I've learned that after I was older. Come on now, hold on. Before that girl 71 comes on here and starts slamming me talking about murder. It took me a while to learn that. So I'm trying to pimp the young guys on this game right now. Don't run your mouth. Just keep it quiet. Okay, that's all I was saying before you
Mm.
start killing me on that. And Laura says size doesn't matter if he knows what he's doing.
It's the
Whoo,
ocean. What
y'all.
is the ocean of the motion? What is the motion of the ocean?
It's the motion of the it's the motion of the ocean. That's what they told me when I was on that submarine. They said it ain't the size
Mm-mm.
of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean that do it. Oh, here we go. What does it say?
Women get slaughtered if they sleep without or
With
without
more
what? Or more men trying to find the perfect sex for you.
I'm just telling you right there. Women got it. Nobody out there woke up yesterday and for the first time in their life had good was best at sex. They got to try.
They say they
So
sleep with five or more men.
yeah. So if your woman sleep with 4 or 5 men or 30 or 40, whatever she does, that's her business. You shouldn't be able to judge her by that. Don't call her names. I'm just telling you as an old guy. When I was young, I probably was with you. But today, understanding the difference, they gotta practice too. Just like they, like your coach told you, practice makes perfect. And you gotta practice to be good. And if you want a woman that's good in bed with you, you gotta have a woman that has some practice. They can't sit
Well,
there and diagram it. Go ahead, Denise, break it down to them because I don't know. Tell
well,
me.
now you talking about practice. Now wait a minute. I mean, you know that women can do that and get called all kind of names, and men can do it and don't get called nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm saying they should, and men shouldn't do that. That's what I was saying. Men shouldn't do that.
Yeah, because, and then a woman should. Here we go back now. A woman should have respect too. Now you can't do too much.
Well, well, I mean,
You can do too much.
let, let,
I
let,
think
let,
you do too much.
let me defend women for just one moment. Y'all close your ears up because I don't want y'all to think I'm being nice. I think a woman could have possibly, especially a young woman, she's dating young men. She didn't had a lot of bad lovers. We talking about them 2 or 3 minute hit it and quit it. So she really don't know what she's doing. So she's trying to find her way, and she might have a few extra numbers than you like her to have. Don't worry about her numbers. I keep hearing this that her number brings her values down. No, no, because your numbers brings your value up. That means you learn how to please. So why can't they learn how to please? Oh Lord, Laura said that's a shocker. Thank you, welcome. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you guys out there talking about, well, she slept with 30 men. She no, so what? So what? So what? Did she make you happy? Then you should call all 31 of them guys and say yes. Oh, somebody say, oh, I see you, T-Rex.
But why
I'm
you
just
gotta
being
be? First of all, you don't need to be talking about no numbers. I mean, what's that mean? I mean,
that
why
is
you even
true too.
talking about numbers?
I think talking about numbers is what men do to bragatory themselves about how many women they had. It's like a macho thing. And I agree. That's why that's the number thing. Thank you for saying yes, T Rex. I that's what I agree with. I think it's the macho thing, but it went farther into being made it more negative toward women. And honestly, I think if I was a woman, I'd tell you I only had three people, you and two other people. I don't care if it was a 60. What's up, Noop? How you doing, man? Lay off women and I'm not talking about women in a bad way in their numbers, man. I think women should I just think you should leave them alone. Leave women alone. Let them do their thing. Let them do their thing and make you happy. That's all that matters. Uh oh.
Not you, T Rex. I agree with you.
I just I just say it. I just say it. It took me a while to understand that. It took me getting reconnected with my good friends like Denise and Vonda and all so forth and so on to understand not that they had the high numbers. Let's get that straight. To understand that once you understand and respect a woman, then that part doesn't really matter because if you're just having fun, you're just having fun. It doesn't matter. But don't go out there trying to destroy a woman's personal opinion of herself and her friends. If you out there just humping and bumping, and you run into the locker room like you in high school again. We ain't in high school no more. We ain't even in college. If you ain't in high
You
school
don't
and
need more
college,
people. You don't need more people to think like T Rex.
it
No.
took me. Look, Denise. When they get there, they be all right. Be all right.
Some of the best sex is when, what does it say?
Wham bam,
Wham
wham
bam.
bam. Thank you, man. Well, hey, everybody's. I can't say everybody because that's being rude. Most people had that one night encounter where you just hit it and quit it. There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is what's wrong with that is the bragatory part, and that could be on either side. The woman's gonna say the sex was bad. The man's gonna say he just tore it up. So you don't know who really telling the truth. You really don't know who telling the truth. If it was bad sex and it was a wham bam, thank you, man, and enjoy it. Enjoy it. Hopefully you learn something from it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You can have amazing and bad sex at the same with the same person, depending on the night and the emotions. Now I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So Laura,
It depends on, yeah, the emotions.
I have
If
to
that
I have
person if that person really into you, are you
right.
really into that person? You know, uh I mean, do you like them that much? Do they like you that much, you know?
So Laura's talking about so money, power, and respect is the topic. Yes, we had some if you is I'm just gonna have to say it like this, Denise. If you notice, it's just me and Denise here. We had a downsizing happen due to jobs and stuff of that nature because of our topics. So we had to change our topics, and so we just couldn't say bad sex because that's everything. But the topic is money, power, and respect. And we already talked about money, power, and respect. Now we're just talking about bad sex because
They said
people want.
sometimes it's hard.
Go ahead.
It's sometimes it's hard to reach a woman's G spot, but you make the best of it.
That
Go
is true.
animal style.
Woo! Woo! Well, you know what they say now. Hey,
Respect, yeah, respect comes with some great sex.
If you want, then you get money, power, and respect. If you get
That's
some great.
right.
I had an old man. I had an old man tell me. He said, "There's always two or three ways to please a woman. If you can't please them one way, please them another. If you can't please them that way, take them out and buy them something real nice. There you go. That's how you please a
Money,
woman.
power, respect.
Money, power, respect. If you ain't got the power, give them the respect. If the respect don't work, take them out and buy something nice. Because that's all you can do, man. That's all you can do. Unless you're gonna practice some more. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I once, I once, I once the most amazing sex with a one night stand. Damn it! I remember myself saying, "Now, excuse me, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing have wrong with that amazing one night stand. Damn, who ain't had a great one night stand? I've had a few. Being in the Navy before I got married. Before I got married. When I was a youngster in the Navy. And in college, where all my frat brothers are saints, so we didn't have sex until marriage.
Wow. Yeah, look away, look away, look away. Hmm.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm just
Look
keeping it.
away. Yeah,
I'm
look
just
away.
I'm just keeping it real, girl. I got some lighting technical problems here, so give me a second, Denise.
I
But
didn't see nothing wrong with you.
the lights just went out on me, and I'm trying to get them to come back
You
on.
can
But
teach a you can teach a bad you can teach a bad sexer how to become a great sexer.
I believe that. I truly believe that. I
Yeah.
believe you can. I believe you can. I mean, let's just be honest, fellas. Let's be honest, 100%. From between whenever you started, uh, some people start at 11, some people start at 21, whatever. But in between your first time, you don't have an idea what you're doing. Hold on one second before we get to that. Hey, thanks for tuning in to TAN TV, the African American Network.
Let's get it! Match up for the week, here's the scoop. Your boy Drone keep getting the loot. Underdog, who will prevail? Stay tuned, Drone about to tell.
Okay, that was pretty good.
All right. Oh, okay. But
Okay,
yeah,
I got it. But
but
that's what I
yeah,
say.
you can teach.
That's what
I guess you can teach new tricks. I guess you can teach somebody, but you won't.
but you got to learn. I'm telling you, when you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing. I mean, you remember the first time, or most of the
Yeah.
time, the first time the woman had to align the man to get the thing accomplished because we didn't know. So don't
Mm-hmm.
sit there and talk about, oh, I'm the best. You may be the best today, but you wasn't that day then. You got me feeling a certain type of way now. I wonder if I if I had out of some bad sex. Yeah, you might have had some bad sex. You might have had some bad sex. Everybody had bad sex. Everybody had bad sex. If somebody said it was a little stanky, somebody I blame it on being young. Me too. I blame everything on being young. You know, not knowing when to wash, not knowing when to perk up, not knowing if you can't reach her spot with your man, you got to reach it with something else. You know, that's all you got to
Yeah.
do. Hey, I went to high school in Waynesville, Missouri, and those guys was teaching us how to do things. Because back then in the '70s, we wasn't dash and dining. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing that dash and dine thing, so we had to learn how to do that. And I'm gonna tell you, man. You know, like Cat Williams said, everybody needs some Mexican friends. Everybody needs some white friends, especially some dudes, man. Give you some advice. If you're a young man and you don't know what you're doing, go out and get you some. Oh, here we go. My boyfriend, whom is my husband now, couldn't figure out how to take my bra off. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. I'm gonna tell
And
you that
now
right
he's
now.
a pro. He's my best lover. Yeah, the men they didn't know how to take. She's right. They didn't know how to take a bra off, honey. You right. They don't know how to take it. Some of them today still don't know how to take a bra off.
I wish I could say you lying, but it's the truth. I think I think the best thing that they invented was those pull over your head bras because you ain't got to
I
worry
don't pull over your head. It's a button in the front. Ain't no pull over your head. But
whatever it is. But they I'm 100% sure it was a man who invented that because he
they hook in
remembered.
the front. You talking about the bras
There
that
you
hook in
go.
the front.
I bet you that was invented by a man because I'm sure we didn't understand how to do it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Somebody wants to. Well, what do you think about Donald's private rally where he was mad losing power? Donald been mad for the past 3 weeks, y'all. If y'all don't know that, his ass been mad for the past. I'm just gonna break it down. His ass been mad for the past 3 weeks.
He been
He is
madder
so
than
mad.
mad.
He is so mad. He's talking about Biden going to do the okie doke and come back next. Come back on in the next after the 19th. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't. He's a child. You're right. He's a child. He's a kid. He don't even know how to talk politics. All he can talk about is trying to he ain't even good at playing the dozens. Come on, y'all. Oh, Kamala, she ain't black. We can look at it and see she black. Oh, this and that. We can look and see. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. He just he said, yeah. Oh, you notice he already been talking about it's gonna if he don't win it's rigged.
He said the
I told y'all.
presidency was stolen from Biden. He mad. He can't beat up on Sleepy Joe.
Joe, that's how because the guy today on CNN said one good thing. He said, "Now Donald Trump's the old dude. What you gonna say now?" That's it. He said, "Yeah, we knew it was rigged.
Yeah,
He
he
rigged
rigged
it
it from Hillary.
because Hillary had the positive the numbers to win, and it didn't happen. I mean, just look what's happening in Georgia. Now they got a rule that uh, if they don't want to validate the winner, they don't have to. And if they do want it, they can do it anytime they want to. They don't have to do it within a certain time. So yeah, they rigging it. They rigging it. He do
Now,
speak like.
now his old ass is sleeping and speaking like an old fart.
I'm gonna tell you right now. As soon as he said he had more people than Martin Luther King, I knew he was reaching. I knew he was reaching.
He
I
crazy,
knew, huh? He was reaching. He was
crazy.
reaching for. He was reaching. Talking about her numbers are small. And you seen the numbers of Vance. Cameras, he. I can't wait for September 10th. That's what I'm waiting on to see what she gonna do to him. See what she
He
gonna do
probably
to him.
gonna.
He talking about,
They're probably gonna. He probably gonna call it off.
oh yeah, somebody that person said something. He gonna call. She gonna go gangster on him. He ain't ready for that. He ain't ready for that. You know, he was even quiet in court. All he can do is insults, and he called people stupid, and he won't even let his transcripts go out. Now I didn't graduate college at the top of my class, but I bet you $100 my GPA is a lot higher than Donald Trump's. That's all
Mm.
I that's all I got to say. Because we don't even know what his GPA is. He won't show it out. He got it locked down and said he'll sue any school he ever went to if they release his GPA. That means he's got something to hide. That means he's got something to hide. That's all I said. It means something to hide. So,
Yeah, he got something to hide. He always got something to hide.
I mean,
He stay
Stormy,
hiding stuff.
look, hold on. What did Stormy Daniels say? His member was what? She said it wasn't even sizable. I'm just saying. I'm just saying for a friend. I heard her say that in the courtroom. They got mad, but I'm just saying. So, politics and bad sex. Stormy, yeah, she had some bad. I think every woman that's been. That's why his wife ain't been nowhere around. She only had sex when he once
Yeah,
that was
I
pretty
know
good.
that's right.
She ain't out there
She don't even
kissing on
want to
him
touch
in
his,
front of
she don't even want to hold hands with him.
people. Oh, do you
Do
think
you
that
think
Donald?
Donald Trump will cause another January the 6th if he loses?
I think so. I think so. He's already talking about it's being stolen. He's already put the his document his campaign's been hacked when he said to Russia hack Hillary's, but he's talking about that. So I think yeah, I think, but they'll be ready this time for him. They'll be ready for him. What do we think? I think the dude's pretty cool, man. I mean, I'm always pro military. I think Tim is a. I think his first
I
name's
like
Tim.
him.
I like
Yeah.
him.
Hmm.
He's got fire. He's got enthusiasm. Uh, he shows that even though he's 60, he still got it going on. I like that part about it, and I just think he's lively. He's lively.
I think he's a good
They go together
candidate.
pretty good. They go together pretty
Hmm.
good. I think they go together really well. What do y'all think? Tell us what y'all think, Lord. What do you
Yeah.
think about that? Oh, I forgot. Lord, probably gonna play it. She's gonna talk about Trump. So we
You forgot what?
don't. I was just whispering Trump's name. That's all.
No.
I was being managed. I was being managed. And I don't care who you vote for. If you vote for Trump, that's your business.
Right.
That's your. Uh, but I got a question for y'all, and this is a true story. So I was at the gym the other day. I had a tank top on. It said, it's just a tank top. It just said, but it had Black Lives Matter on it. And there was this guy in there in a Trump hat, and he was like mean mugging me, trying like he wanted to star or something. And so I saw him a couple of days later, and I had on a different thing, and I was talking. I'm always talking to people in the gym, and he kind of looked at me kind of funny then. And then the other day he said hi. So,
Uh-uh.
I, yeah, I think when a person first sees you, you appear a different way. I don't care if you got a Trump hat on. Uh,
Mm.
my Bible study told me that uh, the prophet said a man would come back with writing on his forehead is the anti-devil, so antichrist. So make America great. I don't know. It's not on my forehead, is it? I don't know. I'm just playing. Don't listen to me about religion because I'm still a baby in religion. But I tell you what, it's interesting. Politics is very interesting and it's very different than when I was really watching it as a youngster and a young man. Uh, Now we just got mudslinging, talking about people, talking about
Yeah,
you ain't.
and all that.
I
Mm.
mean, somebody brought up the candidate. Religion makes people feel like they're powerful. That is true. That is true. I got
Hmm.
a whole story on that one, but we won't go into that. But when we start talking about Vance and Tim's record in the military, Homeboy did 4 years. He's got entry level ribbons. Okay, entry level ribbons. And when you look at what Homeboy did for 24 years, I don't care if he never went to war at all. He served his country for 24 years. That's all that matters.
Thank
Love is a
you.
topic. All right, let's go back
Now
to
that's
love.
what I
Somebody
love
want to
this
talk about
topic.
love.
Thank you.
All right, Laura. So you happy we talk about politics? Let's go back to love. So do you really think, does it matter if the woman or the man you with is a Democrat or Republican if they knock your boots out? That's the good question. I don't care. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care if you're independent. If you make me smile and I go, whoa, 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 that's all that matters to me. That's it. That's
They
it.
talk about it. I didn't get that. They talk about it in relationships.
Oh, they say you can still be in love and still have, yeah, you can still be in love and have bad sex. You can still be love ain't like that. The love, like Tina Turner said, love ain't got what love got to do with it. It's just bad sex, man. That's probably what Denise said earlier, or somebody else said. I don't know if it was Denise or not. Said they start inviting people into your
Yeah.
relationship,
Hmm.
and then they just Marvin. Yeah, Marvin did say bad sex, good sex. It's just get it on. Like that's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Like
As,
Marvin
as long
said,
as you
Marvin Gaye.
Get it, let's get it
Mhm.
on. But that's
Yeah.
the truth, man.
I mean,
That is the
I
truth.
mean, sometimes I guess sometimes you just to say it, sometimes it's just gonna be bad sex.
I think bad sex is like that person said, if it's a one night stand and you expecting something else. But if you're dating that person and you get to that point where you're gonna have sex, first of all, that person's gonna shower. It's not gonna be anything like that. And just and you're not somebody okay. I think the producer's trying to confuse me. And it's easy to confuse me. I'll get to that in a minute. But when we start talking about bad sex. When that's the only bad sex you have. When you mature and you dating longer term, you're gonna shower. You're gonna shower and do that. If you support Donald, I'm good. Find someone else. I don't. Who is this telling me if I'm good with? Oh, somebody wrote that. Oh, discussing politics, religion is a cause for
Somebody
bad
wrote
sex.
that. We already talked about it. No,
That is
no,
true.
someone wrote it. Yeah, somebody wrote
Yeah,
that.
they wrote that. That is true. That is true. If you support, I can't see it now. I'm gonna tell you, if I run across a Donald Trump supporter and she fine, I ain't mad who she vote for. That's her.
I ain't either.
When you
I mean, who
when
you
you
gonna vote
go
for?
when you go in there and you push that button, nobody. I'm gonna tell you like I told them. All those Republican people that's talking about men should rule women, the court should rule women's bodies, and their wives will sit back there nodding their head, yeah, yeah, yeah. But don't nobody know what they doing inside that booth, who they pushing that button for. Remember that. When they go in there, they can say Donald Trump, Kamala, because that's where they're gonna vote. When he when he deports
Don't be mad.
when he deports y'all, don't be mad. I have to find a new book.
I find.
I said that to my Cuban friends at the gym, because the Cuban dudes, they don't want a woman to run nothing. You can see their wives in the background shaking their head. I was right, but when they turned around, they didn't shake it no more. And I told him, I said, I'm gonna go out to the community college and take me a class in Spanish. He said, why? I said, because when Donald Trump become president, he's gonna get y'all out of here first. And I want to be able to speak the language when I come down and hang out with y'all. And that's what's gonna happen. The Spanish, they like Donald because most Hispanic men want to be in control. They want to be in control. I'm not mad at you. Got a lot of friends, that's Spanish and all that, but I'm not mad at you. That's what happens. And I'm thinking the day ain't like our daddy's day where the mom stayed at home. If you're not making a high six figures, you need two incomes. So either you gonna work two jobs and never be at home, or your woman gonna have to get a job. So that's equal opportunity. So if you think that you're gonna sit back and say, "Hey, I can sit here," and one of the guys at the gym, I'm tell you this too. One guy at the gym told me this. He said,
Thank
He
you.
was he said that he was tired of spending money on taxes because of the immigrants. He said they is taxing us to death. I said, are you the only one? Do and I hate to say this like this, but do Caucasian people think that they the only one that pays taxes? Everybody pays taxes. And I told him that. He said, well, they get over here, they get money. Well, when the Ukrainians came over here, they got money. So it doesn't matter where the money's going, it's coming from us. If you're going to be angry because the money's coming from us. That's what you should be angry about, not where the money's going. Because you always want to point that finger to black and brown. They're the reason why. They're the reason why. My mama always told me when you got one finger pointing someplace else, you got three pointing back at yourself. You're the population in control. Fix it. And don't fix it in a negative way, fix it in a positive way. That's what I hope Donald Trump can do. If he can't do it, then I know Kamala, as he called us Kamala. I know Harris and Wilson can do it. I know they're gonna do it. They're doing it already. They're bringing all kind of people together. So when you sit here and you think about all the craziness that's going on outside, and you thinking about, is it gonna be a race war? I told them at the gym, if you take 500, if you take 100 white guys and 100 black guys and you give them all guns, 25% of them white guys are going to fight. 75% of them black guys are going to fight. It's a difference. The 75% of the white guys not going to fight, got good jobs and don't want to lose their life. The 75 of the brothers, they ain't got a good job and they fight for that job. You don't want to fight a hungry person. You never want to fight a hungry person over food. Commercial.
Hey, the renter dads, we challenge you.
Bring it on. Call me Ephraim Veteranus, the magician.
While he's searching for the perfect sandwich. That looked like a Dirty Rob shot right
You
there.
have it. It's Harvey Hands on of the Renadads. We got Uncle Stepdad back there. You got the Midwest Renadads, West Coast Renadads. We accept your challenge, bruh, man. Where you at?
Bring it on.
Kick in and get them ready. Cuckoo!
Uncle Stepdad, the fifth member. Bruh, man, I accept your challenge. I'm gonna hit this 5 ball in right quick. Get on that 5. Hold him still, cause it's too real.
Yes, spiritual guidance of the Renadads is 1 up, 1-0. Getting ready to get 2.
Bullshit.
All right, everybody. Hold on, Denise. I just saw that my Facebook had a lot of comments. So I want to say hello to my sis. What's up? What's up, Miss Polish? Fine, fine, fine lady, that little Simmer Gamma Road. She said, what did she walk into? Thanks for joining. What's up, Newt? Manuel's here. What's up, Newt? My cousin Kevin's here. I'm not ashamed to admit that a one-night stand, no unwanted children results. That's a good one. If you have a one-night stand, you have a child. That's bad sex. That's bad
No.
sex. I like that. If he sits on Trump sitting on his GPA, my sister said that. All right, one of my friends, Renee, she says, I think bad sex comes when a man or a woman doesn't ask or speaks up to each other what they like. No Hispanics, he says, no Hispanics do not like him. Oh, she's Hispanic. She said they don't like you. I'm just saying, I didn't say Hispanics, I said Cubans. I got a quick grouping everybody together like they group us all together. And then Emmanuel said, yo, Newton, Paula, start laughing. All right, now we're back to it.
Hey,
So what's up? We
Arizona,
got
Vegas,
Arizona, Vegas,
Sacramento,
Sacramento,
Memphis,
Memphis, Clarksville.
Clarksville, Missouri. Hey,
Hello, everyone. And thanks,
thank you for
Paula. No, I
checking. We're
always give
looking
love.
good. Thank you.
I always give what y'all. No, I always give y'all some good love. That Simmer Gamma Row. Them divine 9 women, boy. Make your mouth water. Anyway, that's a whole different conversation. But well, they do. But the biggest thing about this whole situation is when we look at what the future is going to bring. And just to get on this, then we go back to having fun. When you're talking politics, you have to look at what they're going to bring. Everybody's going to offer you more lies. And I said everybody. That's one side. I said everybody. You have to see which lies are you want to accept the most. All I want is freedom for women with their bodies. I want justice for people that are harmed. I want better policemen doing their jobs. And I agree with what my uncle told me a long time ago is police officers that used to be in the neighborhood all the time knew you. They knew who your parents was. They didn't have to shoot you and arrest you. They could take you out there and show you that. Tell your parents on you and that. So please understand, T-Rex, many Hispanics do not support that orange food. I understand that, girl. I just read it from what you said. I understand. I know they don't. But they are so, I didn't say they support him. They just don't want to support a woman in charge. Now, you tell me if I'm wrong. You reach over and ask your husband or your boyfriend if he's Hispanic, if he's okay with a woman telling him what to do as far as, like I said before, we've been doing this for what, 40, 45, 46 years, and we ain't got it yet. We ain't got it right yet. It's about time we get up with the times and let this lady give a try. Say the same thing about Hillary, and I'm gonna say the same thing about
Mhm.
Kamala, and I'm gonna say the same thing about whoever else comes on. I can't wait to see her. Yeah, I can't wait to see her what she do when she gets to our home. I tell you, with our home, I just tell you, she is gonna do an amazing job. If she does nothing
Yeah.
else other than balance the budget, I'm okay with it because that budget ain't been balanced for at least since the creation of the presidency. So, what's up, Ryan? Man, got the railroad watching me. What's up, dog? How you doing, Ryan? But that's all I can say, man. I just think we gotta look at it and we gotta fight it. If whoever you're gonna vote for, as long as you vote, get out and vote. That's all I can say.
Go vote.
If you
Go
in
vote.
Missouri,
That's
if
the
you in
main
Missouri
thing.
and you vote red, vote red. If you in Wisconsin, you vote blue, vote blue. Just handle your business, and but we do know one thing: Donald ain't for us. If it would have been somebody else other than Donald, I would be okay. I would be okay with a good run. Donald's out for Donald, y'all. Y'all have to realize that he did that last time. He only checkbook down. He's trying to balance as he is. If I said I had $3 billion and I had to pay you, Denise, 87 million, I wouldn't be crying. Why is he
Right.
crying over it? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I'm just saying. That's what I'm just saying. So
Donald,
that's what I'm
you
saying.
said it right, T-Rex. Donald ain't for us. No, he ain't for us.
Yeah. And since she is on fire, like I said earlier, she done passed that man in 3 weeks. He can't even go to the bathroom and get a proper crap out because he pissed. His butt so tight it ain't coming out. She didn't smoke him, man. I'm telling. If she gets out of the 2 3 months left, if she can get a month and a half like she's got right now, by the time he recovers, it's gonna be too over. It's gonna be over. But it said he ain't showed up 9 out of 10. Yeah, he's a coward. I mean,
He's a coward.
he's a coward. If you sit there and talk about you can't fight, for your country, but then again, it's your country. And I'm tired of people talking about I'm an American because I pay taxes. Fool, everybody pays taxes.
Right.
Who don't pay taxes? I love when somebody talk about I have to pay taxes. Ah, la 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 la. If
You're
yeah,
right. He ain't showing up
he
September
ain't
10th. I
sure.
don't think so either.
He gonna have the red flu. He ain't gonna show up. Only one he want to show up for is the one on Fox because Fox will let him overtalk. That's the only way he can win an argument is over talking you, trying to shut you down.
He'll have some lame excuse.
He will. He will. He probably get shot in his other ear this time. Have y'all seen his ear? Has anybody seen his ear?
I haven't.
The next time you come on TV, blow it, go on your phone, watch, blow his ear. It ain't nothing there. It ain't nothing there. It look like a regular ear. So maybe he got shot and it ricocheted and hit somebody else. I don't know. But all I can say, people, is when you sit here and you worry about uh, bad sex, bad sex is worse. Is better than politics. You know, a friend of mine back a long time ago said there's two things people don't like to talk about: religion and politics.
And politics.
We can talk about sex all day. As soon as you say something about politics, boy, it gets crazy. It gets
Or
crazy.
religion. Hmm.
Hmm. And
Hmm.
my frat brother Mo said she gonna tear him up this month at the convention. And yet, sis, he did stage that. I think I'm 100% sure because when people die from stuff like that, they get a little bit more publicity, a little more background. That kid didn't get no publicity, no nothing.
Mm-mm.
But I'm gonna tell y'all one thing before we go. Pray for the people over Middle East. If you read the Bible, that's where the big things supposed to happen. They about to get bombed by Iran. I keep telling everybody, like the new vice president said, mind your own damn business. If everybody mind their own damn business, this world will be a better place. If you just mind your own damn business. And that's what is going on over there. You want to push your God on somebody else's God and all this, and you can't do that. You can't push your God on somebody else. They already got a God. Don't think that your religion is the best religion because somebody else got a better religion if you ask them that. I'm not saying that one is better than the other, but I'm saying is don't get yourself in other people's business. Let them
Right.
do their
Just
thing.
be yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll just let them do their
Just be
thing.
yourself.
You can't, you
You
can't,
know.
you can't say that, Christianity is better than being a Muslim. You can't say that. It's your faith and
Mm-mm.
your belief. So it's your faith and your belief. So with that being said, producer, is our time up, or we need to say me and Denise need to say goodbye? Let us know in the text.
Yeah.
But our time is about up, everybody. We'll be back next week, unless the producer's gonna give us a couple more minutes. We'll be back next week and talk about something
So
else
you
that's
goodbye.
crazy. So
But
so
we'll be back
Denise.
next week.
Mhm.
Just want everybody to have a good week and a blessed week, and just stay focused. You know, be yourself. Don't try to be no more than anyone else. Just be yourself, and
That is true.
and you'll be good. Just and sometimes you just have to be quiet. You just have to hush. So,
Mind your
but
business.
I love you
Right.
guys. Thanks to all my friends and family that's watching.
I want to thank everybody for watching. You guys are amazing. If you want to come on the show, I say it all the time. Hit me up on Facebook. I'll hook you up with the producer, and she can send you the thing, and you can come on the show. We can talk about it. With that being said, hey, thanks for tuning in
Thank
to
you
TAN
guys.
TV Network. We have a local feel with a global reach. This is me, T-Rex, and that fine leg, Denise. We are talking.